Tonight on The Batch Boys. Better plug your nose, it's Cleveland week. It all starts right now. Welcome to The Batch Boys. We are boys who love The Batch. I'm Ryan S.
Ooh, I'm Casey S.
I'm Jake C.
I'm Alex F.
And this week we said Aloha Cleveland.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, finally. Somewhere nice.
America's stinkiest town.
Yeah.
Is that rated?
Yeah,
The
that's
Reuters? Reuters
It
travel
says, that's what
rating?
it says when you drive in. It says, "Welcome to Cleveland. We have LeBron, had, and stink."
It says we have
Cross
LeBron
and stink.
and stink. But now they had a bunch of ladies and Pete. Petey.
See, he knows something about stink.
They don't call him Stinky Pete for nothing.
No one calls him that. They call him Stinkus Petus.
And I think it's gonna catch on
Yes,
in
it is.
Cleveland.
That's why he went there. He's like, no one's getting my nickname. You need to go to Cleveland.
Show these ladies some
Hey,
true
ladies,
Yeah.
let me take you out on the Stink River.
As everyone knows, Cleveland is the place to get fame and for people to know your name.
Yes.
That's why people go there. To get
fame
to
and
get
for people
fame
to
and-
know your
Yeah,
name.
to get coverage.
Yeah, sometimes you want to go where everyone knows your name.
That's right.
And that's why you go to Cleveland.
Mm-hmm. Whether it's to further your music contract or find the love of your life.
Or
It's
both.
the city of Superman.
It is.
Apparently.
Exactly.
Hey,
or,
if there's
or Krypton.
if there's one thing I know about Cleveland, it's that Clark Kent was born there.
I was actually baffled by that comment.
Yeah, I have no idea what he meant.
It was
he
completely
written?
unfounded. I think he just said
Like
it.
he just was off screen coming up like Superman. He's like, "This is where Superman born."
Because Clark
what?
Kent was born on Krypton, baby.
And
Well,
then
and he was born Kal-El.
Yes, he's the last son.
The Last Samurai. I'm gonna look up where it was written.
That would be good. to
I
know.
would have something to wager.
What?
I bet it's Cleveland, Ohio.
Who would have
What-
thunk it?
Where
The
would you get an
Midwest.
idea like that?
Well, it's just something I was born knowing, as all good comic book fans are.
Jerry Siegler and Joe Shuster met in 1932 while in high
Aw.
school in Cleveland.
Are they the
Oh.
guys that wrote Superman?
Yes.
Wait, but
they didn't
dorm
write
room
it there?
420?
They just met in Cleveland?
No, I think they started writing there.
Okay.
They were right on the border.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, that's a really loose association if it's just like any time you met anyone
Yeah,
and then
I
they
think
did
they were
something.
based in Cleveland. Anyways, Peter's not as dumb as we thought.
Well, they certainly made him look dumb.
Yeah, he seemed really dumb.
Yeah, he looked pretty dumb with the whole Chase Rice thing. Not gonna lie, fantastic television, but just ruthlessly mean to every party involved. Peter, Victoria F, Chase, just mean across
It
the
was-
board.
You know who it's not mean to, though?
The audience.
The
Bachelor
audience.
Nation.
It's the
It was a little
Bachelor
mean
Nation.
to us. It was very hard to watch.
I
What
know,
do you
but
mean? I
they're
couldn't look
making
away.
us grow. They're saying this is the future of the Batch, and I so hope it is.
They're not people
Just
anymore.
No,
all
they aren't.
crossover.
I just want it to be Fear Factor at this point.
It kind
kind
of
of
is. It's
is.
like romantic fear factor, and it's
Yeah.
like while we're at it, let's do real fear
I want
factor.
these people to suffer.
Oh yeah, well,
They've got
no one.
bruises. The bruises to prove it.
I don't think I've seen anyone suffer as much as Victoria did. Victoria F.
Well, apparently everything makes her suffer because she was a nervous wreck from
No.
the jump.
No.
Yeah. Hey, what do you want to
No.
do today? No.
No.
Hey, we're getting in this car. Oh, no.
Can
That's
I
a
kiss
good
you?
sign.
No. Oh, come in my plane now. No.
Are we going skydiving? No. Oh, no. They
Right.
didn't go skydiving, right?
No.
Okay, yeah.
No.
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 No, but yeah,
No.
I mean, what a terrific date that seemed for her, and that was just the beginning.
Peter just looked like a clown.
Yeah.
He just looked like a clown. You might slap some big goofy shoes on that guy and a honky red nose, because that fella is a clown right there.
Yeah.
I think we just watched the script for Joker 2 unfold in front of us.
I think. I mean, don't give that man a gun.
Joker
straight up.
is-
Radicalized Petus.
Stinky Pete. I wouldn't put it past him.
It was
Jocus 2 Stinkus Petus.
Jesus.
If you're just starting this Bachelor podcast right there.
There you go.
It's always been like this.
We're consistent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else was consistent? Chase's reactions to the situation. I got to give props to Chase. If I'm going to give props to anybody in this situation, I'm going to say Chase actually handled it pretty well, considering
Clearly-
it seemed surprising to him.
Clearly, the reactions of a man that was not very invested in her emotionally.
True. Well, hey,
As
we
was
found
proven.
out.
Yes.
We found out some behind-the-scenes info because we do research, actually breaking exclusive on the Bach Boys.
Our producer Daniel in Saigon or wherever he is,
He's
Singapore.
Well, he's off the grid now.
Yeah, we're without a producer, and that's where you come in, fans.
So produce us www.batchboys.net/Fahim.
Before
but the
he
tab says
vanished,
money.
before he vanished, he sent that People article talking about how Chase Rice said that they were just a one-night stand.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Whoa.
I can
Bombshell.
hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delivered with expert precision.
Shell shock. Shell shock.
It shows how emotionally invested I am.
You just couldn't help from saying penis again. You literally just kept saying it, even though it wasn't any of the words you meant to say.
Chase and Penis.
But this.
I mean, People magazine, not penis.
This is shocking.
Yeah.
Nonetheless.
No, yeah, it was a terrible date. This is Victoria's date still. We're only on the first date, and that's how awful everything had been.
It was bad, but I want to point out, because we all saw this, at home viewing it here in the studio, and he just, he made the worst move ever trying to give him his number, and then finding out that guy had already, dated his girl.
He was clearly more into
Yeah, that was
Chase than
whack.
That was
Victoria.
terrible. That's
Yeah, that
such
was
a bad
just
look.
humiliating. He just looked like such a goof. He got cucked.
I was about to say, did Peter get cucked?
By definition, he was cucked.
Yeah, because Chase Rice at least knew exactly what was going on when she came out. He's like, oh, great, I just got to get out of here now.
Should we make a tab
did a
called
song
Cuck
left.
on the website where it's just a photo of Chase Rice?
Or just a gif of Peter.
No, Peter's the cuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chase did the cucking.
Did you... Chase is the bull.
Chase is the bull. That should be on a shirt. Hashtag Chase is the bull.
Maybe on Just Chad stuff.
No, that's going to be one of the Batch Boys merch, guys. The merch is finally coming. 4 years, 13 seasons in, a decade
Yes.
of promises. The Batch Boys season 13, a decade of promises.
I love that.
Yeah, I love that.
Ooh, that's
too.
magical.
We're going to rebrand
The last
that.
4 years have been a decade of promises.
Yeah, and it's coming. The merch is coming,
The
and
big
you're going to be able
box,
to buy
dude.
that
Don't
shirt.
forget.
Not quite yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Did you think we were lying?
It's out
Do you
there.
think there isn't a big cardboard box next to us just waiting to be posted and sent to you?
Yeah.
Big box giveaway, baby.
With us to come to your new gym coaches or go to your prom or whatever it was that you were hiring us to do with this sweepstakes.
We'll chaperone any event.
Yeah.
That's part of our new thing too. We can add a
Go to your
tab.
parents renewing their vows. I don't care.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
come. We got no plans this weekend, so DM us at the Batch
That's a
Boys
lie.
on Instagram,
Mhm.
batchboys.com, facebook.com/batchboys.
Facebook.com.
go to facebook.com.
Facebook.clown/Peter.
Yeah, I like that. Can we buy that domain?
We could buy Pete.us.
Penis. You know what?
Please buy Facebook.com.
Dear Mark Zuckerberg.
I like
Checkmate.
Pete.us. This is incredible.
What do you want it to be, fans? Give us the money. Tell us what to buy.
Yeah.
We'll start a contest.
Fahim's going to hear this and buy all of it.
Wow.
Well, he would have.
Hello,
If he
Batch
could.
Boys. It's
Yeah.
me, Fahim. I have purchased Pete.us.
Oh, no.
You sound just like him, Case.
Yeah.
So
What did it take?
At what cost?
Boy.
That's some deep
Clown
lore. No
slash
time for that.
Yeah. It's always a good idea to start drinking water in the middle of one of those.
A perfect bit to sip a chug.
Yeah,
There's water.
But Chase handled it like champ, made Peter look like a total loser. And it's like, whoa, what is he even doing here? I'm sure the rest of this episode will redeem Peter in his judgment.
Also, I wanted to go back to the number thing one more time, just because, like, even if it wasn't the X thing, that's still weird. Like, hey, man, thanks for serenading us. Like, you want to hang out? Like,
well, then didn't he say, like, oh, he could perform at my wedding?
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
I think Pete literally led that conversation being like, hey, so I'm going to be like a pretty big celebrity when
I
this
think
comes out.
totally, yeah,
So,
yeah.
like,
Yep.
you know,
I'm
we're
on the
on
show for
we're on
clout,
the
bro.
same,
Yeah.
like, plane. We could hang out,
Yeah. So true.
right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
totally
What a
like,
loser.
what he led with.
Roasted. Got
Yeah,
him.
very.
No, we can prove it. That's confirmed. Confirmed.
But I think that was one of the most egregious displays of producer stank I've ever seen.
It was beyond stink. It was producer carnage.
Yeah. There was like they weren't hiding anything
Bodies
anymore.
dropping
Yeah.
left and right.
They've come out swinging. They've resurrected someone from the dead that they've already killed.
What's that like Japanese movie where a bunch of people die off on like an island one by one, killing each other?
Oh, Battle Royale.
Yeah, Battle Royale. It's like that, but with the producers. That's what that was.
Yeah.
It was their Battle Royale.
Yes. it
Which
is
for
like a
all you
battle royale.
non-cinemaphiles,
or the
it's
Hunger
basically
Games.
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
It's Fortnite.
It
This is Bachelor
It is
Fortnite.
Um.
And Leia's got all the loot boxes.
Oh, that's right. That's what you'd said. Alea. I remember her.
Yeah.
She's the one that came back tonight.
Yeah.
And then he gave her that rose. I agree with the girls. I think that was a little disrespectful.
I think he could have kept her, but not given her the rose.
No.
I think
no,
100%.
the only way he keeps her is by giving her a rose, because otherwise he has to give her a date. And she didn't have a date. She just showed up. So it's like, if you're
So
here.
this was a logistics thing.
It was. Yeah. So it's like, if
It's
you're.
like, it's like a green card.
Good
in
grounded
Bachelor.
take.
Yeah. Like, because she can't just join in and be like, I don't know anything about you. And then they separate. And then the rose ceremony happens. He's like, I didn't think this through. It's like, she's just not going home. And he's going to take the extra time to get to know her.
I understand.
Yes.
I understand.
Well, maybe our viewers don't. And that's why they listen to us. Because
They rely on us for.
Yeah.
They get it.
These-
Don't belittle the Batch Boys Nation. hey, guys.
You'd be
Batch Boys
surprised.
Nation. Don't worry about Jake. He's just thinks he's big stuff because of his psychology minor.
Yeah. And I am for that reason.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, he's right.
Look at that intellect. It's very impressive.
Very
Thank you,
intellectual.
thank you.
Alea, I was on her side a little bit though in terms of the girls just
Oh, she
attacking
got
her
snaked.
ruthlessly.
She got snaked.
I mean, everyone. What is their problem with Alea? What is their problem with Alea?
That she's fake. She's fake and overactive.
But
and-
Victoria is clearly more fake. Victoria,
Yeah,
P.
but-
both of them.
both Victoria.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Alea was playing the like coverage game. She's just trying to be like big and on camera.
Yeah.
And then Victoria was playing the I'm gonna marry this guy and get on the cover of news magazines and stuff.
Well, Victoria.
She's
and
playing
let's
the long.
see how
it's just
long.
the long game versus the short game. That's what it was.
It's the pot
True.
calling the kettle black,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
I think Alea's version of fake was more harmless than the other ones. Where
Well-
the only thing that she was, I guess she was always on, and that bugged people. But
Well,
at what point did she like really lie?
Victoria
right here, I'll
clearly
tell you
lied.
where. It's on the first rule. She's not here for the right reasons.
What do you mean? She came back to date Petey.
Yeah, she's not here to make friends,
No,
but she's not here. To
Yeah,
make
but you
friends.
can't bypass
So
the
true.
first rule just because she fulfills the second and third rules. The first rule is you got to be here for the right reasons, and she's not. She's here for screen time, for coverage, and that's why she's
do we believe that?
overperforming. Yeah, I believe that. 100% I believe that. You don't?
I can see it.
Alea.
Yes.
I think Victoria P is overperforming, and I think that you're blinded because because of
they
your
can
generosity.
both be.
She
There's not only one villain at a time.
She roundabout said that she lied when she was like, "It was my truth at the time,"
Yeah.
which
at
is
the moment
she
of,
outright-
of-
yeah.
at the
I
moment
was
of
like,
the lie, it was
that's
my
not how that
truth.
works.
That's 2020 speak for you. It's my truth, so therefore it was not my lie because it was my truth.
I just felt it was my truth. Yeah, that's totally bogus. I don't like her at all. I don't think Alea has caused drama. I feel like
But all it boils down to, she's not here for the right reason. She's taking away a spot from someone who is.
that's what you believe, man.
Yeah,
I'm
And
playing
that's
hardball.
just
like your opinion,
I'm-
man.
100%.
Hey, well, if we're playing hardball, the name of the season, that's what it is.
I respect your take.
I'm
Thank
just
you.
saying,
I respect you.
if this is the reason that Tammy goes home, I'm going to be so pissed.
Oh,
Tammy's the only one out here keeping me informed, letting me know where the drama is,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
I appreciate her for that.
Tammy's the boss.
Yeah. Tammy's not going home till she's got a Peter under her arm.
Tammy's taking Peter to the fantasy suite.
Oh, yeah.
for sure. She's getting there. She wants what Peter's
That's a
got.
take.
Yeah, she is now in my top 4 in place of Victoria.
Me too.
I'm doing a swap.
I'm all in on Tammy. Although I'm still pretty all in on
Tammy.
Hashtag all in on Tammy.
I'm still pretty all in on
Tammy,
McKenna.
clear winner of this season.
Yes.
It's all I'm saying is fantasy suites. And I'm not saying Peter's gonna want it or like it. I just think
It won't be his choice.
I'm not even sure he'll be awake.
no.
Yeah, the door's just gonna open. He's like, "Who's there?"
And she's like, Madison. And he's like, oh, is that Tammy? And she's like, no, it's Madison.
Go back to sleep.
Can you imagine? Oh, Tammy.
man.
Yes, I'm seeing it vividly.
Yeah.
I can't
In
imagine.
silhouette, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh
it's-
yeah.
And under
through
like
the
right,
window.
yeah, the right amount of like still drunk from the night before and in bed.
yeah, and he's
And Bam Margera's in the corner going like,
Peter's wearing like Little Red Riding Hood's grandma's like pajamas, with a little white bonnet on and everything.
I don't know what I'd be more scared of, like waking up at night seeing a robber in my room or Bam Margera. If I saw Bam Margera in the corner, just being like,
bro?
I know something was about to go down.
What if he was just doing something old timey, like playing jacks on the ground?
That would be genuinely terrifying.
fat old Bam Margera he's just back to sleep. My mom and dad aren't awake yet. Oh my
"Oh
god.
man, yeah."
Bam humor.
I'd
Very
be so
good.
yeah,
The
I'd be
Bam Boys.
starstruck.
That guy was so rich, and all he used his money for was like throwing like
Booze.
butter on his uncle while he slept. Like that was like his whole idea of
Hey,
fun.
man.
Well, I
it's
mean, why
admirable to
else do
me.
you make money?
I don't know to this day.
That's all I'm.
It has
striving
crippled
for.
my ability to be a functioning.
Did Don
adult.
Vito die?
Yeah, a
He
while
did,
ago.
right? Yeah.
This is all Bam Margera stuff.
Yeah.
Do you remember what
What's
Don
that?
Vito
Bam's
looked
World?
like?
What was the name of that show?
Yeah.
Viva La Bam,
Viva
but
La
also
Bam.
Jackass.
Don Vito's the most shocking looking
Don
guy.
Vito. Don Vito was like 350 pounds and like made of pure cannoli
And
oil.
one of his eyes was like on the back of his head.
What?
For all you audio listeners, go ahead and pull up a picture of this guy.
Yeah, you got time.
You heard his name.
Don
Whatever. Don Cheadle.
He
Look up
looks-
Don Cheadle. He's fat and he's dead.
There's definitely overlapping audiences between The Bachelor and Jackass.
Bam Margera's uncle Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle Margera.
Anyway, R.I.P. Don Julio. McKenna's loud and proud.
Yeah, and it's
What?
annoying AF.
Listen, she wants a one-on-one, and she's not
Wait,
gonna get it.
hold on.
Okay,
No, she
McKenna's
isn't.
like really quiet and like not all that proud. She
not
has, like,
in the
self-esteem
confessionals.
issues.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
She's
she
not proud,
cries
but
constantly.
she is loud
All
because she
the-
cries.
I don't like really many of these people this season. I'm sorry to say.
Well,
No,
they're all
you're
beautiful.
not wrong. This is a vicious.
Did Sarah go
cruel
home
season.
while I was gone?
Yes.
Sarah?
Why?
Yeah, she did.
What's wrong with
I
him?
don't know.
What's wrong with her?
His head's in the clouds. You can't see her.
Oh, why you blame the Bachelor? You go right to it being his fault. What about her? What's wrong with her?
I just
Why
thought it
was
was
it
very.
she
I
good
just thought it
enough?
was very progressive of me to blame him. You should be praising me. Thank you.
Oh,
it
I'm,
is his fault.
I'm too busy praising Christ.
Yeah, yeah. You can only praise one at a time.
Amen,
it's
brother.
always gonna be
And Christ
Christ.
always has his quarter on the machine.
And that's all that we have to say about that. Case closed. Christ wins.
I thought you said
I'm glad we
So-
could come to an agreement in a vicious argument like this.
that Christ wins. Case closed.
yeah. Honestly, any argument here forth, Christ wins.
True.
Good.
How about that group date? I would have liked to see Tammy strong arm some people. I really want to see her toss somebody around.
There was some gnarly tackles. As Peter said, they threw some nice balls, and what did he say? He was like,
they caught
Some
some hard
dimes.
passes.
caught some hard passes,
They sang some dimes.
Yeah, they threw some dimes, caught some hard passes.
Yeah.
Football stuff.
He's real sport.
Well, yeah,
football-
he
big
knew
old
that-
football guy.
He said it himself. He said, "You got to work hard if you want this. How bad do you want this?" And he said that's a real quote.
How bad
No,
do
he
Peter
you
wants
want
to say
W.
that. Yeah. How bad? And he wants to know. He knows what he's worth.
Mm-hmm.
He's worth a couple bruises.
Yeah, and you know who's worth him? Is Sheehan. She's out there
only
being a
in
star.
statistics.
And she
No,
knows
she's getting the bruises.
Yeah,
She's
she had a
taking the
Raheem
lumps.
Mostert.
Look, the MVP doesn't always win the championship. She's like Lamar Jackson. She's going to
True.
win the MVP,
True.
but she's not coming near a title game.
True.
Mm.
Big
Right.
facts.
Right.
Mm.
Covered that. Covered Bam Margera. It's been a good app.
Big trust. Anyways.
I don't know anything about any of that. But what I do know is Cheyenne cries a lot. Is it Cheyenne or Sheehan?
Sheehan.
It's
Sheehan.
Trashly Eye.
Sheehan.
Trashly.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
can
they
go
want her to
tra-
be the new Ashley I
I
think
think
she cries all the time.
I think Ashley I is Trashly I.
No, Ashley I is a star.
She's a married saint.
She's beautiful.
And she's trash.
Goes
Come on, I
without
thought you guys
saying.
were progressive. She can be all of those things.
You're so.
is.
Thank you.
You're
yeah,
so right.
but they're
Speaking of trash, I saw Dean and Kaylin at the waterfront on Saturday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
with
Don't
your own
identify
eyes.
where you are. Rookie move.
wow.
The waterfront in
Chesapeake Bay,
In-
Ontario.
in North
Theme park they
Dakota.
were at.
Cedar Point.
Mm-hmm.
What the roller coaster capital of America. I believe that is the official slogan.
Nice. More flags, more fun.
You jerk. Don't.
The whales are fine. Isn't that
That's a
SeaWorld's
different theme
catchphrase
park.
for one at one point?
Yes,
the whales
yes,
are
it
fine.
is.
we did nothing wrong. SeaWorld.
Stop asking. They're fine. SeaWorld.
Can't trust Netflix.
Don't believe us, buy a ticket. That's SeaWorld, baby. Thanks for
Yeah.
sponsoring us.
Absolutely.
We're so happy to be partnered with SeaWorld. We're drinking their seawater, their patented SeaWorld seawater. It's delicious, and you should all buy it.
Comes
I'll
in a
have some
souvenir
right now.
cup.
Hey, I'll cheers to that.
Been a while since we drank anything on the show.
That's good, salty, fishy water.
It's like Pedialyte, but without any of the flavor.
Or nutrients.
Plus fish.
Yeah. Chunks and essence.
Gross.
Sounds like a Lay's potato chip flavor.
Chunks. Wow. Incredible.
Like a good musical duo.
Chunks, this is essence.
Oh my god, I love the Lay's flavor. It's like a Lay's wavy chunks in essence.
Chunks and
Oops, all
essence.
essence.
No, oops, all chunks.
Just one giant.
Brick. Oops, all chunk.
Chunks and essence.
Comes in a tub.
It sounds like one of those like shareable world videos of like unlikely animal
animals,
friends.
yeah.
There's like a monkey and a horse. Chunks and essence.
Instead, it's just like fat people and people that read tarot cards.
Oh, good
Or
content.
maybe it's
Oh.
like Franklin and Bash. Maybe they're just wacky cop lawyers.
Franklin and Bash were chunk in essence.
If it's not our rivals, Franklin and Bash, eh? Oh no.
Oh,
It's
no.
Chunks in essence.
And Rizzoli and Isles.
Wow.
Oh man, crossover event of our decade.
Rizzoli and Isles crossover with Franklin and Bash.
Feet, chunks, and essence.
And introducing. It's a backdoor pilot for Chunks and Essence.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Nice. Write it.
Coming this
Write
fall.
it, fans.
To NBC.
Little backdoor pitch right there, huh?
Checking on your picks. I already talked about mine. McKenna, doing great.
Kelly was the quarterback, which everyone knows is the only position that matters.
Our picks are not getting a lot of airtime.
They're
Hannah Ann
not.
did not get much airtime tonight.
I'm surprised how little Hannah Ann and Madison are both.
I think
getting.
they're both going so far that they're all going to get the
I
later screen
agree.
time.
I
Same
think-
with McKenna. Maybe.
Nah, I think McKenna's just served her purpose. She was the opening week reaction gifts. People are like, what show's that from? It's like The Bachelor. It's like,
No,
watch
she's
it.
so much more.
McKenna
No,
is
she isn't.
in the game of chess. She's the horse.
Mhm.
Like you'll use it and then you'll do something stupid.
You like
and then you'll
forget
lose
it's
it.
there, and
Yeah.
then you'll look back and be like, "Where'd my horse go?"
It's like we sent McKenna home. You didn't like her.
Yeah,
Broke her leg. We put her down.
yeah. It's like you ran out of roses. You just handed them out and didn't give her one. It's like, oh, word.
Oh,
Rip.
word.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, cool. That was easy.
Madison had a little bit of good airtime through Tammy.
Oh,
Yeah. When Tammy snuck in, identifying herself as Madison
that's right. Before.
to Pete's bedroom.
Yeah.
That's about all Madison's done.
Mhm.
For some stinkus coitus.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're. I guess no, because your pick was.
My pick is Madison, and she's going
it
to
is
do really
Madison.
well.
Yeah, so
She's
we're all
probably
still in
just
it.
sitting alone, like just looking at that picky,
Excellent.
the framed pic that Petey gave her
The pick.
of the family.
She's like, wow,
Oh,
Peter's
yeah,
dad
yeah.
is starting to look hot.
Yeah, she's just looking at it, going, "Mom, Dad."
Do you think they just sit around like scribbling like Mrs. Madison Weber?
Probably. I think they're
I
obligated
think they all
to.
just like sit around and draw with crayons.
What do you think they do? That's what.
Eat crayons.
Tammy
And
certainly
lipstick.
Yes.
Good callback.
Nice. I would have loved. Like you said during the show, it'd be nice to see their like the in between conversations.
Yeah, that's the one thing I've always wanted more of is to see like the legitimate conversations they have when like the cameras aren't rolling.
To see these
but-
people being actual human
exactly,
beings.
but just by
yes.
nature, that's not possible.
Do you think they talk
Yeah.
about festival season?
Definitely.
Christina
Oh, yeah.
does.
And they like they don't talk about like normal stuff. Like it's you always get to the end and you're like, do these people even know each other? But like
Yeah.
I'm sure they do
They
know
must.
each
They
other.
spend way more time around each other than actual
Yeah.
penis.
Yeah.
That's like what I was. Oh, even with the like the other contestants.
No, I mean like
Oh.
I just mean
Yeah,
in
with
general.
the Bachelor or Bachelorette themselves.
But that too, yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like how do they? Because they're focused so much on the drama between the contestants. It's like when are they even talking to Peter?
They
And
have to
Very small amounts of time.
no, it's long amounts of time. We just don't see it
Well,
It's
on
like-
the one-on-ones.
on the one-on-ones. Yeah.
But I think it adds up to still mere minutes for most of these people.
I wonder if they're like
most of
separated
them,
after
yeah.
like the on-camera moments. They're like, you're having dinner now, and then like, okay, now you're not going to see them until like the secret concert.
Probably, yeah.
You think? I thought they'd hang out like while they're doing camera setups and stuff. Be like, this is wacky, right? It's like, yeah, it's so crazy.
I hope.
Well, that's what I would think, but maybe not. I don't know. If they did, I'd like to see footage. Of
If
it.
these are the only conversations they're having, then like it's no wonder half of these things don't work out. But like I have to imagine they like speak more
Yeah.
candidly.
Half is very
They have such-
generous.
Like 70%, I believe.
Yeah.
80, 70, 70,
70%.
65. I don't know.
Well,
That
you know, the ones that
A lot.
work out more are the ones where they're stuck with each other the entire time on the spin-off show. Those are the ones that are lasting because they actually spend time with this person.
Yeah, they learn each other's habits. You know, what quarterbacks they'll draft, what wide receivers they'll draft.
They were stripped to the mill.
What?
They took it away
Yeah.
Who-
from Jaden Tanner.
Jaden Tanner, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
good.
took the money
Dirty,
away.
stinky cheaters.
They never should have given it to him in the first place. There was just no fail safe on that. It's like, oh, you won. Oops, here's the money. Take it
Apparently it
now.
happens all the time, but they're like,
They're just
Yeah, I
constantly
think it was just
But
too
they-
high
pushing their money
profile.
they
back.
had so many profile names with
They
like
had to,
things
like,
that
link
tied
them
to
all to
them.
'em.
Yeah.
Mm.
There was like
Well, that's the
Jade 1,
difference.
Jade 2, Jade plus Tanner 3. Like that's what their names were.
It's so obvious and
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
I also, I think they just were too high profile for that to happen.
And
People just
get
called
away
them
with it,
out,
yeah.
and it's like they have 1 billion followers. Like of course it was going to get noticed.
There's no way these people won the million fair and square.
Yeah. All I know is as soon as I saw that, I unfollowed both of their kids on Instagram.
Yeah, good riddance.
Yeah.
Sins of the father.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, but
Jade
I'm
and Tanner,
not
you have to
interested
earn our
anymore.
trust back.
They're like,
yeah.
Jake, no, and you're like, sorry, guys, sorry, 6-month-old
Yeah,
baby.
I didn't ask for this. This is the way it is. You have them to thank. That's what I said. I swear to God.
I looked that baby. I looked that baby in the eyes, and I said, listen, your parents are cowards and finks, and you're gonna
Finks?
Fink, rat finks,
Minx?
fink,
What's a fink?
a fink.
Oh man.
I don't like that word.
I don't either.
I don't either. The
That
more I'm
word
saying
hurts
it,
me.
but I'm pretty sure it's just a normal. Contextually, I think it just means like a rat, a cheat.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's
I know
not.
rat think like the character.
Well, that's a rat fink is 2 different words. I hope the
Let's
more I
see.
say it, the more it sounds bad.
An unpleasant or contemptible person.
Good for
Good.
you.
I knew it. I
So-
told you. You classless oafs.
Oh, slur.
No,
Look
no,
up-
no, no.
Look up oafs now.
I'm kidding. It does
You-
not say
Oh,
slur.
to fink
Yay.
is to snitch.
Yeah, you
And
think.
to snitches to fink.
Don't think on me,
yeah,
bro.
you think?
You think
Yo.
about
Yeah,
snitching?
you think.
Oh, brother,
I
you
can't believe
think?
you've done this. So,
Think, think,
Kelsey
think.
got
Ooh,
a
I love
date.
that word now.
Who?
Kelsey.
Who's the think?
Oh, yeah, she seems nice.
Who was the think?
Yeah, who's the
A
fink?
little bit of a
Go
redemption.
back. Who was the think?
Rewind.
Jaden Tanner.
Yeah. Oh, Jen, they're finks.
And I told that
They're
baby.
freaking finks. Oh, that baby. Fink parents.
Son of a
Fink,
fink.
baby.
Son of a fink.
That's the name.
Love it.
Do you think that was a little redemption arc from the Champagne Gate?
For who?
Kelsey.
Oh, yeah. I forgot
Um,
about Champagne Gate. That also was, like, mean of the producers.
Yeah,
Everything. They've been claws out. They've
They're just
been
like,
so
go take that
vicious.
girl's champagne from home.
I think that we're not the only ones playing hardball out here.
No,
I think
no, that's what I'm
we
saying.
saw
That's
it
why
coming.
we're playing hardball.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
they're like, you know what? You wanted bloodshed. You've got it.
We're a
Here you
reflection of the
are.
show.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm just fuming angry. You could see I got like cartoon steam coming out of my ears, audio listeners.
Oh yeah, it's true. You can't see them behind the headset, but they're in there.
Yeah, my ears are just like boiling inside my over-ear headphones with all the steam that's getting trapped in. But that's a me problem.
Yeah, indeed it is. Alea, they threw her back in with bombs too. She just gave her a bandolier of grenades, and she just
Yeah,
Well, all the
Victoria thing. The
Yeah.
Victoria, she knew the Chase Rice thing, and then
Mhm.
Yeah, 'cause
Victoria,
she had access to the internet. And,
That's
she just
funny.
went on like Twitter and like
Bachelor
Instagram and-
leaks and
yeah,
stuff, trying to figure out
yeah.
what everyone was up
oh,
to.
for sure.
Yeah, and she, the Victoria freaked out. I don't get her problem. She needs to like, I like her until she
Inexplicably.
Not a fan.
Yeah, inexplicably.
Neither of 'em.
Inexplicably, I like Victoria, but she crazy. She loud. She
She's just very
drama.
wrapped up in her identity.
She
and,
drama.
She
like,
says
what
no a lot too.
That
And if she
too.
doesn't change her tune, I don't know how long Peter's gonna keep her around.
Turn off for Jake, girls who say no.
I'm talking about Peter, not me. I said it as carefully as I could to put all of that on Peter.
Not carefully enough in 2020, buddy.
I think Batch Boys Nation knows where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys know, don't you?
Yeah. We
Oh.
know all about you and your
There's only one
minors.
answer to that question.
your Chilean minors.
Mm-hmm.
How you saved them.
Yeah, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to talk about that. I'm no hero. I'm just a fan.
I'm so confused.
Long time coal user, first time rescuer.
Yeah, I was just checking in on my properties. Talking about the mines.
I mean, if you want to get into it.
I mean, I don't know.
No, what we
story
should
for
get
another
into
time, yeah.
is Chris Harrison, obviously.
Mm.
Was he in that
Obviously.
episode? Not
Yeah, at the very
Well,
beginning, he
sure.
was like,
he's like, sup?
he's
He's
like,
like-
we're leaving. Goodbye.
He's like, hell no, I ain't go to Cleveland.
Yeah, he's like, you're
You're
leaving.
going to Cleveland. I'm not.
Pack your things, Peter's in
Leave
Cleveland.
the shoes.
He had to
Your
toy with them.
Leave all of your socks behind.
I'm doing laundry.
I just picture when the cameras stopped rolling, Peter does like Chris does like a Dementor suck of like their life forces into their mouths, you know, into his mouths from their mouths.
He gives some to Lauren Zima on the side.
Yeah.
Keeps her young.
Is that
It's his girlfriend who's like the E-host.
nice?
Oh.
Did you know?
No.
She's like a very famous E-host that he's dating.
Good for them.
E-host like hosts
Like
An
shows on
internet
E.
thing?
Yeah, like she hosts shows on E.
On the network E.
like
On ecstasy.
mail that
She's
comes on.
constantly high on ecstasy.
She's on E.
She hosts
Nice.
a lot of
She's an
shows.
She just has she's got a high energy late night show. I'll tell you that.
She chaperones first timers through their adventures. I'm an E-host.
This is a very modern day shaman.
Safe space.
Nice. Well, I'd love to employ her services. Sounds wonderful.
She wouldn't get anywhere near us.
Sure she would. We're famous celebrities.
Yeah. Number one rated Bachelor podcast on the internet.
And don't you forget it. Who's your pick of Bachelorette?
Oh,
Ooh, none.
Savannah.
I like Savannah
I
too.
love Savannah. Savannah keeps it so real. She's so much fun.
Yeah, what
I'm
did
sorry,
she do today?
what?
That was so cool.
Every episode I talk about Savannah, and you guys are sleeping on
You
Savannah.
want Savannah to be the Bachelorette?
I genuinely
Savannah is the
don't
most
know who
forgettable
that is.
person on the show.
No,
for
she was
now.
cool today. What did she
You know
do
who
today?
else is forgettable? That one girl that left, the blonde.
Madison is forgettable.
Yeah,
And
Madison
Sarah.
as well. Sarah, right? Sarah's
No,
gone.
Sarah is unforgettable. I've literally not forgotten about her despite
Yeah.
her being off the show.
Mhm.
Savannah,
Well, you're
Savannah, I
alone.
can't picture.
Well, that's because you're not looking.
Yeah, you got to open your eyes, man.
Yeah. There she is.
What?
Yeah. For all you audio listeners, Alex just pulled up a picture of
Aw,
Bam
she's
Margera's
ugly.
uncle. And that is not correct. Don Cheadle.
Wait, that's not her. That's Don Cheadle.
You guys stop messing around. But I'm calling it now just because you'll see.
No, I like her.
We'll get
I'm
into
with
it
you.
Is
later. but
Alexa still part of it, or she go home?
yeah. Lexi?
Who's
Alexa?
Alexa?
The one who waxes the.
Yeah, no, she's gone. Alexa?
last weekend?
Last week,
Mhm.
yeah. Very sad. I would have loved to see more of her.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
I would have
Alexa.
loved to see more of her.
Yeah, speaking of which, next week, bathing suits.
Yeah, finally.
We
get to see Peter in a hot tub. I cannot
Yeah,
wait.
we're being punished and dragged through this just as much as everyone else on this show. It feels nice to be an equal part in the suffering. Well played, producers, but we've earned it. We will be rewarded.
Nah, I want to see Peter.
Yeah.
Show him to
I want
me.
to see. Finally, we get Peter
Yeah.
in the water. Wet Pete.
Wet Pete.
Hashtag show us Wet Pete.
Get Pete wet.
Show us wet.
Hashtag wet for wet.
Show.us/wet.
Show us Pete.wet. All right, buy it for us, produce us. But no, it's a big thing for me anyhow. I feel like they know that we earned it and they're gonna give it to us. Just as a pure fan of the show.
God, so many good domain names.
We're going to buy them all.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God Fahim's no longer listening because
Yeah.
we have so many good ideas.
I know.
Fahim,
Yeah.
please buy show.us/wetpete and try to sell it to us.
Or anyone.
We'll buy
Be
it.
the new Fahim.
No, we just need to buy it. So you need to donate money to
Someone-
us, Batch Boys Nation.
Someone take up the mantle of Fahim, offer us one of these things, and cuck us out of it like Chase Rice did Pete.
Hashtag
It'd be a
Cuck the
theme.
Batch Boys.
Yes.
Ooh,
Give us
that's our new
this domain.
sweepstakes. Or the new Cuck the Batch Boy sweepstakes.
Yeah, we'll mail you the big box if you cuck us.
Yeah, ooh, we'd be happy to. We'd be stupid little podcast hosts.
I'd watch you open it.
Yeah, that would be. Wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Can't you see it?
Unbox the boys.
Unbox those boys,
Unbox
and we'll
these
come to your
boys.
prom.
Yeah.
I'm Ryan S.
Whoa, I'm KCS.
I'm Jake C.
I'm Alex F.
Hmm?
Surprise plug. I didn't do it.
Yeah, we did.
I think I've sprinkled some surprise
Mm.
plugs all the way through it. You
Yeah.
Is there something you're trying to plug?
This is quite a surprise. Why don't you go ahead and plug us?
Oh
Plug us, Alex.
Go ahead, come on.
Alex, plug us.
I'm surprised.
I just didn't hear the word surprise plug at any point. And
I don't know. Maybe that's how surprising they were.
Yeah, I feel like you were plugging us the whole time.
Yeah,
show me
I
the
got
Carfax.
Batchboys.net. Donate money to us.
Yeah.
We have an
At the
Instagram
money
somewhere.
tab.
Yeah, show us the
Instagram.
batch facts. Show us the dollar bill.
I guess we have a Facebook, but you know.
Show us the
Facebook.
green.
Yeah, remember I made that Facebook joke about the Batch Boys and
That's
Instagram
right.
at the Instagram.
And that's where we got.
At the Batch Boys
I
on
think I have
Instagram.
CTE now.
DM us, send us your money.
Jake C slapped me so hard at the bar that I have CTE now.
Yeah. I slapped him so hard at the bar that he fell down on the balcony at the apartment we were at.
Oh, that was the bar. Oh, yeah. Whoops.
No, I gave
did
him every out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I asked for it.
Yeah, and once I smacked him, I couldn't stop. I had a bloodthirst, and I just had to go after him.
And I'm Alex F.
And boys will be boys.
Yeah.
That's why we're the Batch Boy. That's why we're the Batch Boys.
Did you just get that now?
Yes. Well, I had thought that we'll talk about it
Ryan
off the
S.
show. Oh my gosh.